This is Searching for the Truth. In today's video, I'm just going to do a follow-up of my Amish country one. Basically, I was hitting on some points of, getting back to the basics and doing, living a simple life. And that's what the Amish folks do. I don't know a whole lot about what they do, but I do know that the way that they live is a pretty ideal way of living. They grow their own crops, they build their own things, they make their own furniture, they hunt, they do everything that we should be doing, and we've lost touch, and we look at them and view them as weird in most cases, when in truth and honesty they should look at us that way, and I'm sure they do, to be honest, because they're doing the traditional works, and it's it's what we should be doing. Like I said, they harvest their own crops. They go out and they actually use horse and buggy. They don't use gas-powered vehicles and things like we do. They don't rely on their government to do anything. So they do their own. They do all their own work. They have horses. They feed the horses. They tend to them. It's kind of like living back in the Little House on the Prairie times, which is really would be a great place to be, because that was when things were just a lot simpler, and people got along better, and things were just better. People knew how to build things with their hands. A lot of times now, you have to pay someone to do it for you, and it's not the way to be. We have to pay someone to go hunt for us. We have to pay someone to grow vegetables. It's like I always say, you pay for convenience, and it is true, you do, but at the same time, that's a terrible mindset to have, because, the simplicity of life is really what we need. Again, these folks know how to build. I mean, this is a giant, it could be a church, maybe it's a barn, I'm not really sure, but it's a huge building, and they're building it themselves. They're not hiring people to do it. They're doing it in their own community. Why can we not do that? And yeah, I can hear people say now, oh, you want to get together and make a cult. And that's not what the Amish folks are. They love their God, and they do their work. They love each other. And I don't know, it's a very simple way to live, and I think it's an awesome way to live, to be honest. Again, harvesting. This is just a picture of like a farm that would be really nice to live on. What is that movie? The Village. That's what people think of when they think of Amish people. Oh, it's gonna be like The Village. Yeah, those movies are designed to make you think like that. That's the problem. You see, they want you to not want to live that way, because that way is the wrong way to live, in their opinion. Even the women, do their part. They harvest potatoes and carrots and onions and things like that. They make butter. I mean, I don't know how to make butter. It'd be great if I did. I should learn. Things money can't buy. So see, they don't do this for wages. They do it to live. Things money can't buy. Manners, morals, respect, common sense, trust, patience, class, integrity, and love. And those are really all things money cannot buy. And all those things are very important to have. If you meet a lot of the folks in today's society, most of them don't have half of the stuff on that list. And I'm not going to say I'm perfect and have everything on that list. Patience is a really hard virtue that I have. But I feel like as I've gotten older, I've gotten better, and that's a step in the right direction. But for the most part, everything else on that list I have, and it's just hard. Like I said, back to the basics. These are the basics. These are very important things for people to have, but nobody teaches it anymore. Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth. So basically, we should work. We're supposed to do God's work. That's what we're supposed to do. And we should work to live. I get that. See, but they've changed it. They kind of flipped it on its head. Our work to live now is work to make money to live in the matrix, and that's so true, and I wish people could see it, but it's so hard to show people, you know? It's basically like we're trapped, and we're stuck in this revolving door that doesn't stop because we have to have money to live, and you can't, if you don't work, then you won't make money, and then you can't live, so it's just like a vicious cycle. Here you go. Easy work: complaining, blaming, lying, cheating, pretending. Hard work: inspiring, mentoring, helping, learning, giving. I have yeah, it is hard work trying to inspire people or help people or teach people, because everyone's going to question you and your beliefs, especially in the way that, today's society is. Everyone wants to question everything. But the problem is they're questioning the wrong people about the wrong stuff. And it's hard to show them that. Like I said, it's like we're stuck. It's like a prison, we're stuck. We're in this revolving door. We have to work to live. And if you don't work, then you don't live. But if you don't work and then you get on government assistance, then you're eating worse food than you were if you're able to buy your own stuff. But regardless, everything that we're eating, all the stuff that's at the stores, it's all really bad for us. And I do my best to try and eat clean as I can and, not eat the bad stuff, but at the same time, I'm buying it from a store, so it's not good for me. Here you go. It's a hamster in a wheel mentality, and we really do have that. Like, it's seriously, you're running in a circle and you're getting nowhere. And it's hard, at first to take a step back and realize that that's what's going on. But once you do, it all clicks, and it's like, holy crap, they really do have me stuck in a hamster wheel. You're running to obtain money to go where? What can you do with that money? It literally, I know you can go on vacations and this and that, and understand, I'm not saying those things aren't nice and wonderful to do and spend time with your family. I'm just saying that you can't take it with you when you go. So it's very important that we get back to the basics. I just want to have my own plot of land, which you have to have money for, I get, but I like to have my own plot of land that, we have our own church on, and we do our own thing, and I think it would be really cool. We could grow our own crops and, make butter, learn how to make butter, that'd be fun. But get out of this matrix, get out of this hamster wheel, we can help one another and love one another and treat each other the way we're supposed to be treated and learn about God, and I think it'd be awesome. That's my vision. This is just another hamster wheel. Basically, it's modern day stuff stuck in a hamster wheel. It's legitimate. Like, that's their house is a hamster wheel. That's life. That really is life right there, all in one photo. Let's get back to this. Look at this. This would be wonderful. Growing your own crops, enjoying nature, looking at what God created and actually taking it in for what it is instead of being stuck in a building all the time. Nah, I know I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm just like everyone else. I'm stuck in a building quite a lot too. Luckily with my job, I'm out on the road a good bit, so I do get to see things, but just saying, let's just get back to the basics here, folks. You will eat the fruit of your labor. Blessings and prosperity will be yours. That's Psalm 128:2. That's pretty insightful. This is a good one. This is John 2:15 through 17. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, that the love of the Father is not in him. That's a really bold statement. It's saying basically you don't get tied up in all the worldly possessions and loving the world and loving yourself, because otherwise God's not in you. Therefore get rid of all moral filth and the evil that is so prevalent, and humbly accept the word planted in you, which can save you. James 1:21. You can't outdream God. Whatever you dream, have in your heart, it's just a fraction of what God can do through you. Ephesians 3:20. I don't really have a whole lot more to say, guys. Just I want to get back to the basics, and I want you guys to as well. Thanks for taking the time. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thanks.